one more thing I'm going to point out. You'll see here if you look on the valve that this is naturally, see how this is higher than this over here. Obviously this is the way this water is meant to flow through this valve. This is to accommodate the pitch of the pipe that we're taking out. This is made to where this has to sit level, and that will accommodate for your pipes. Should line up to where the cast iron will meet up perfectly with this, because they are accommodated for the slope here by sitting this level. The instructions themselves say to sit this end with a level and have the level across the screw bolts here with the cover on. So that's just something I wanted to point out. So,
what did they put the pipes in the house and they didn't pitch them?
well, they're pitched because water's flowing out. Maybe it's a little more. Maybe
It
a
looks
little
like
less.
it's the same to me. It doesn't
But-
look like it's that much of a...
Well, we're going to find out. All right.
Done?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. One more thing. We're cutting to cast iron. You're not going to use a regular blade. It needs to be straight. This is, as my wife is just finding out, a $15 diamond tip blade.
And you better just have gotten one.
Got a pack of 70. Got one. It is diamond tipped Diablo blade.
Where is it?
They're all up in here. It's made to cut cast iron, as you can see from the earlier parts of the video. This is very thick. It has to be straight.
Oh.
Hopefully this will cut as straight as it says it will, because
It seems like there's nothing on it.
no, there's diamond blades in there. So.
It's like blunt.
And that's what it's made to do. Diamond grit, cast
It better
iron.
work.
Cast iron cutting, so don't cheap out and get crappy blades, because you do a crooked cut, then you're screwed. Hopefully we're not going to be screwed. Well, doing this anyway. So, we're going to mark. My wife already kind of got an idea where we're going to be. We're going to mark that and get us an idea. Go ahead and cut into this bad boy. I got all the water turned off. Told everybody not to run any water. That way we don't get an unexpected turd flowing by. That'd be kind of bad. So that's it. We probably should mark this one first, Kelly, the cut.
I just did this.
Okay.
Basically, that's all I did. It's still not... It still seems like this one isn't a straight shot, so...
Probably should turn it the other way and we'll use the level so we get a good mark.
What way? This way?
No, up and down. Can we turn like this here? And then, so we know we're gonna cut. Well, first of all, we know we're gonna cut.
We'll just try to cut as close to the coupling as possible so
Right.
we have more to work with in case we're off.
Right. So that's us right there.
See that? I hope a whole bunch of water doesn't come flowing.
Okay. Got one cut through. Took about even still with the diamond blade. You can see there where I cut it. Took probably 10 minutes almost, it seemed. So as I got pretty hot. One battery in the beginning of another. Hopefully the blade still has some diamonds on it. It's a pretty hard cut. We'll let saws all cool down for about 10 minutes because I don't want to burn it up. And then we're going to do the other side, and then I'm going to have to probably get a strap to hook around this bad boy and lift it out of there because it's pretty heavy. So, a few minutes we're going to do the other side. Well, that blade was the cat's meow because I went through both sides like butter. Sort of. You can see?
Wow.
So now I'm going to have to get a nylon strap and lift that bad boy out of it. It's going to be pretty heavy. We're ready to lift it out, clean up our ends, and get ready to see if our piece fits. Alrighty, lifted the piece out. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be. Probably 50 pounds or so. Anyway, so we got a pretty good section there out. And clean it up a little bit. We're going to clean up our ends and see how she fits. Alright. Well, we had to cut a little bit more off the cast on the intake side. It was coming at a slightly different angle here than the other one. Apparently when they originally built the house, it came in into their little T at a little bit of an angle. But we made it work. as best we could. Fit in there pretty good. Slipped over. We just tightened these two up. I'm going to tighten these here up. And we're level here coming across, and we're relatively level, if not a slight pitch down, going out. And we're going to...
You didn't show the level way.
Okay. So my partner's going to show the level. And then we're going to run some water through here. Probably turn it the other way so they can see.
Sweet.
Yeah. So anyway, and it's level that way and slightly level, maybe a little bit of a pitch going down, which is fine. I mean, these pipes are in place. We can only do what we can. And it's the best we can do. So we're going to tighten these up. We're going to run some water through here, see how it flows. And see if we have little leaks, and if we do, tighten up as best we can. And then we'll fill around here like we need to and cut our access box and get that ready to go. And show you that in a minute. Okay, we tightened our clamps up. We threw a little water in there and made sure there's nothing leaking, and the wife just flushed the toilet. Show you how this water comes flying by. As you can hear it probably coming. There it goes. Seems to flow nicely. We even we picked the flapper up. You see it comes up a little bit. The floats just from the water, but it goes right back down. And we even pulled the flapper up to see, like, after a backflow, if it doesn't come back down, if water in general would knock it back down from the sink. We just had the sink on, and the sink water after like a minute pushed the flapper back down. So yeah, it's flowing good. Everything seems to be holding, no leaks. And yeah, next step is we're going to figure out our cover and fill in around it in concrete. Okay, we're here the next day, and as you can see, I want to point out some water has settled down into the bottom of here. I actually scooped a bunch out with the bucket there and poured it down. Don't be alarmed. It was pretty much up to the top of the our backflow valve. Now that's just groundwater seeping in. We checked. We don't have any leaks. It's just natural for groundwater to eventually seep in. That's why we're going to go with not gravel all the way around. We don't want all the water pooling here and being able to, you know, deal with that. Anyway, so the next step here is I got my cover here, or my access, shall I say, box. And what we're going to do is, this is going to go down in here like so. I'm actually going to favor a little bit to this side for a couple reasons. One, so I can get the snake in to clean out at that angle in the future, going out towards the street. And mostly because I want to get as much around this coupling as possible. I'm still contemplating whether I'm going to pour all concrete or clay. I don't want any pressure that's going to come back with the backflow to burst out of there. So I may even encase that in concrete. I'm still debating what I want to do. But either way, I'm going to favor this way. So I'm centered, essentially. And what I'm going to do is I have a scrap piece of pipe that I have left over from the two pieces I put in the end of the backflow valve, and I'm going to mark on each end of this and cut out with, I have a spiral saw, a little rotozip saw, and I'm going to just use that. I'm going to cut this, and there'll be a little bit of a gap, but not too bad. So whereas this will sit over top of that, and what I'll do is then I'm going to go get some pea gravel and all my concrete, and I'm going to level this box off at the top of my existing concrete with the pea gravel. I'm going to use that to kind of get my elevation and go from there. So I'm going to go cut this out and make sure it fits, and I'll run up to Home Depot and get my concrete and stone. I'll be back.